So I'm a lifelong connoisseur of salt and vinegar chippies, and so today I figured I'd come down to one of my favourite spots, have a bit of a picnic, and test 10 of the most common, well 10 of the only types of salt and vinegar chippies on the market in New Zealand. Right, so we're going to try them and rank them and see which is the ultimate trail snack. Okay, Countdown brand salt and vinegar. Give that a 5 out of 10, does the job. Not a huge amount of flavour, but kind of cool. Okay, Eater Ripples. They're pretty classic chip. Looks pretty much like the Countdown brand. I'd bet a lot of money that the Countdown brand is this, just with a different packet. That's a 5 out of 10 as well. Okay, Blueberry Ripples. Again, almost identical to the Eater and the Countdown brand. Giving that 5 out of 10. Time for a little midway palate cleanser. Okay, Eater Ridgies. These are kind of slightly thicker version of the OG Eater. It also claims to be cider vinegar, so we'll see. Nice texture. These are almost kind of like the chippies that I remember as a child. I'm that old. Yep, I'll give these a 6 out of 10. Okay, we're into the slightly more bougie ones now with a nicer packet, the Heartlands. Okay. You know it's a good bag when you can't quite get into it. A little bit like the Ridgies. Nice. Oh, kettle salt and vinegar now. Alright, we're into the first smooth brained one. Let's go. Really good flavour. Alright, let's see if this bag is as easy to open. This is the standard thickness Heartland, and I've got a thickest thick to compare it to. Let's see how nasty this bag opens. Okay. Actually, you know, this is the thickest of the thick, and this is the standard one. You can sort of see a little bit. Alright, let's go with the standard thickness. I'm going to go with the thickest one from before. Honestly, there's not much of a difference. Alright, now we really get into the very bougie ends of the spectrum. These come and get into the $5 a bag zone. These are also cider vinegar, but I decided that that was still a rational comparison. Ooh, they do smell. Oh, and they're another smooth brained crisp. Let's try these. Very crunchy. These could definitely lacerate your gums post trail run. But I'm going to have a second one. There's nothing in the world that is as nice as a crisp that is folded over into itself. Alright, copper kettle ubiquitous. These are also smooth brained. Oh, the bag opens really nicely. That is a big plus. I'll get a nice one for you. Pretty much looks like all the other. Nope. See ya. Yep. There we go. I'd give that as a slightly pronounced version of the proper crisps. Alright, snack a chain. This is the final one. Also probably about $5 for this. Let's get stuck into this. Oh, not smooth brain. I have a good feeling about these. Alright. It's kind of a cross between the slightly brittle proper crisp and also the pretty bulk standard ripply Eater ones. Yum. Alright, well, no. Alright, the numbers are in, and after testing all 10 of them, I've come to the conclusion that the top 5 that were the most expensive ones are nicer chippies, but that they're probably not the sort of chippy that you would just scoff down in your car after the end of a long run, because they tend to be quite hard and can't eat them fast enough to get all your sustenance back. So with that in mind, With a 9 out of 10, I'm going to give the nicest chip to the proper crisps. These were really nice. Yeah, like these the best, but I wouldn't really want to hobble them down after a run quickly. With that said, I found that the basic bog standard Bluebird would probably be my choice for having a packet in the car after the run, because they're cheap and they're really easy to eat, they're pretty soft, and they're still pretty tasty. Taste it. So there we go. I'm gonna test them again. Yum. The structural integrity kind of packs down in your mouth, and yeah, so that's a winner. Post-trail runs, maybe beers these later socially. Alright, there we go. 10 packets of chippies. If anyone's got any ideas what to do with 10 slightly used packets of chippies, let me know in the comments. Alright, cheers.